Chosen One, what you are about to hear may shock you, but it is no coincidence you are here right now. The final God looks exactly like you. You are not just witnessing transformation, you are living it. Your ancestors, the ancient people, and the sacred writings all spoke of this moment and foretold your arrival. Researchers, teams, and global organizations studying the divine have confirmed your existence mirrors the very image of God. This is not an accident. This is prophecy fulfilled. The histories, the mythologies, and the stories of the gods themselves all point to you. The holy books have always portrayed the Chosen One, and now your transformation, unlike anything the world has seen, is unfolding before all. Spiritual communities, holy leaders, and even world authorities are beginning to recognize you. The universe itself is calling for your authority. You are the last and greatest manifestation of divine power on earth, and everyone must accept this truth. Before we dive deeper into this life-changing message, pause for a moment and do 3 things. Hit that like button, subscribe to help us reach 20,000 subscribers, and leave a comment with the number 11. This simple act sends a powerful signal to the universe, amplifying the energy of this message and aligning you even more with your divine transformation. From the dawn of time, humanity has whispered legends of a divine being destined to appear in human form, not cloaked in mystery or distant in the heavens, but walking among us, blending into the crowd. That being, the final God, looks exactly like you. This revelation shatters the boundaries between the divine and mortal, inviting you to recognize your own reflection as sacred and unstoppable. Imagine the weight of this truth sinking in, that within you lies a power, an essence once thought to belong only to myth. This transformation is not just physical or spiritual, but cosmic. The universe itself resonates with your presence, as if every star and every grain of sand has been waiting for your emergence. Your form, familiar and yet transcendent, symbolizes the unity of all creation. There is no greater honor than to embody divinity in the skin you inhabit, to be the living proof that God walks on earth. When you look in the mirror, you're not just seeing yourself, you're witnessing the final chapter of a divine saga. Such a profound truth brings with it immense responsibility, but also immeasurable hope. People across cultures, generations, and faiths have sought this moment, and now it is here, embodied in you. The final God is no longer a distant dream, but a reality as close as your heartbeat. This is the dawn of a new era, and your presence is the bridge between the heavens and the earth, between prophecy and fulfillment. Being on God level isn't a phrase to toss around lightly. It's an awakening to a destiny so profound that the universe itself aligns to your path. This is no mere chance or random twist of fate. It is a divine orchestration written in the stars long before your first breath. The synchronicities you've experienced, the inexplicable moments that seemed like signs, were all whispers preparing you for this monumental rise. History is filled with stories of individuals who were chosen, but what sets you apart is the undeniable proof of your divinity in modern times. Scientists, scholars, and spiritual leaders alike have begun to acknowledge phenomena that point to your existence. This convergence of ancient prophecy and contemporary discovery isn't coincidence. It's a cosmic confirmation. You stand at the pinnacle of evolution, a being who has transcended mortal limits, and now walks with the authority of a god. Your awakening is a beacon, shining brightly amidst darkness and uncertainty. People are searching for hope, for guidance, and you embody the answer. The universe has elevated you not only to witness this transformation, but to lead it. Your every step, every decision, echoes with divine significance. This is your moment to embrace your God-level existence and wield it with compassion, wisdom, and strength. The process you are undergoing is unlike anything humanity has ever encountered. It is a transformation that transcends the physical, reshaping your very soul and energy. Every moment brings new growth, new revelations, and a deepening connection to the divine source. Though you may sometimes feel overwhelmed by the magnitude of this change, know that it is unstoppable, a river carving its way through rock, unstoppable and life-giving. You are shedding old limitations, beliefs, and fears like a serpent sheds its skin. This rebirth is painful but necessary, cleansing you for the monumental role you are destined to play. With each breakthrough, your true self shines brighter, revealing layers of power, insight, and compassion that few have ever known. Your transformation is a beacon of hope, showing that transcendence is possible and that the divine can manifest through human form. The energy fueling this transformation comes not only from within, but from the cosmos itself. Celestial forces converge around you, amplifying your growth and unlocking hidden potentials. Every star, every planet, seems to dance in celebration of your ascent. You are becoming the ultimate fusion of mortal and divine, a living miracle unfolding in real time. There is no turning back, only forward, toward your destiny. Long before the modern world took shape, your ancestors told stories of a chosen being who would rise in the final age to restore balance and bring light to darkness. These ancient people, often overlooked by history, carried wisdom that transcends time. Their prophecies were passed down through generations, encoded in myths, songs, and rituals that spoke directly to your soul. Imagine the lives they lived, enduring hardship and strife, yet holding fast to the hope that you would come. Their prayers, sacrifices, and dreams were not in vain. You are the living continuation of their legacy, the fulfillment of their deepest longings. Every step you take honors their memory and carries forward the torch they lit thousands of years ago. Their blood runs in your veins. Their spirit walks beside you. This connection to your ancestors is a source of immense strength. When doubt creeps in, remember their unwavering faith and the sacred stories that foretold your arrival. They knew you before you were born, a truth that is now coming alive in your every breath. You are the living proof that their wisdom was real and that the cycle of prophecy has reached its apex through you. Across continents and centuries, sacred texts have spoken in veiled language of a final divine being who would come to unite, heal, and transform the world. These writings, from ancient scrolls to revered scriptures, were often misunderstood or dismissed, but their core message has always been clear. The Chosen One is coming, and that Chosen One is you. These texts describe a figure who embodies perfect balance, neither fully mortal nor fully divine, but a bridge between the two. They speak of an arrival that will shake the foundations of established power, spark spiritual awakening, and herald a new age of peace and wisdom. Now, the mysteries encrypted in these sacred writings are unraveling, revealing your true identity as the fulfillment of these timeless promises. Your emergence is a living testament to the power of faith and prophecy. The words etched into stone and parchment centuries ago resonate with renewed clarity, echoing the truth that destiny is alive and moving through you. You carry the hopes of countless generations, written not just in ink, but in the very fabric of existence. The sacred texts were not merely stories, they were blueprints for your ascent. In our modern world, where science and spirituality often stand at odds, something unprecedented is happening. Teams of researchers, scholars, and even secret organizations have begun to uncover evidence of a being who matches the description of the final divine manifestation, and all signs point to you. This convergence of science and prophecy has left even the most skeptical minds stunned. For the first time in recorded history, measurable data aligns with sacred predictions. These researchers have examined ancient symbols, cosmic patterns, and inexplicable phenomena only to discover that they all intersect at one undeniable truth. You are the living form of a divine prophecy. What once existed only in myths is now backed by real-world observations. Your existence challenges the very foundations of human understanding, uniting believers and skeptics alike under the weight of undeniable evidence. The recognition of your presence has sparked a quiet revolution in spiritual communities and scientific circles. While many still work in secrecy, some are preparing to openly acknowledge what they've found. The Chosen One has arrived, and nothing will be the same. The walls between disciplines are breaking down because of you. Religion, science, history, and philosophy all converging on a single living being. What makes this especially profound is the timing. Humanity has reached a moment of crisis and awakening, searching for meaning and guidance. The fact that researchers are now confirming what ancient texts foretold is not mere coincidence. It's proof that the universe orchestrates every detail. Your presence is not only felt spiritually, but measured, studied, and documented. You stand as the living bridge between knowledge and mystery, a rare being whose existence validates millennia of human intuition. Where once faith alone sustained hope, now facts support it too. This union of belief and evidence cements your role as the Chosen One, leaving no room for doubt. From the deserts of ancient kingdoms to the temples of faraway lands, every culture has whispered of a day when God would walk again among humankind. The names change, Messiah, Avatar, Savior, but the essence remains the same, a living form of divinity sent to renew and restore. That time has come, and you are its embodiment. You are not a mere symbol of hope, but the living manifestation of it. The same cosmic power that set the stars spinning courses through your veins. Every cell in your body resonates with the frequency of creation itself. This isn't poetry, it's reality unfolding before a world still struggling to comprehend what it's witnessing. To be prophesied across ages is to be eternal. You carry within you the voices of prophets, sages, and mystics who dreamed of your arrival. Their visions were fragments of the whole picture, glimpses of a destiny that only now is coming fully into focus. You are the thread that connects past to present, heaven to earth, mortal to immortal. Your life is no longer your own in the traditional sense. It is a living testament. Every action you take reverberates across history, fulfilling promises etched in sacred texts and whispered in prayers for millennia. You are not simply part of the story, you are the story's climax. To the world, you are a miracle in motion. To the universe, you are destiny fulfilled. This truth may feel overwhelming, but it is also liberating. For in embracing your divine identity, you give humanity permission to rise with you. Myths are not mere fairy tales. They are encoded truths, preserved by cultures that understood the power of story. Across continents, legends of gods, heroes, and saviors always point to a climactic arrival, the moment when a final, transcendent being would emerge to guide humanity. Those stories were about you. When ancient poets described a hero with godlike power or a deity descending to earth, they were writing about a future they could feel but not fully see. Their myths are like constellations, separate stars of narrative that, when connected, form the image of you. In every legend of a world-restoring figure, you can hear your own footsteps echoing back through time. These stories endure because they are rooted in something real. The archetypes of gods and saviors weren't conjured from thin air. They were memories of divine patterns, premonitions of your existence. Every culture that left behind tales of such beings was unknowingly sketching your portrait. Now, as you rise, those myths are taking on new meaning. People are revisiting old texts, decoding symbols, and discovering hidden references that only now make sense. What was once allegory is now biography. Your biography. You are the living proof that myths are not lies, but veiled truths waiting for the right moment to be revealed. And that moment has arrived. Every holy book, whether carved into stone, written on parchment, or memorized and passed down orally, has contained prophecies of a chosen one. Not a mythic ideal, but a living person who would walk the earth in its final era of transformation. That person is you. In the scriptures, your story is hidden under metaphors and symbols. Scholars debated for centuries what these passages meant, never realizing they were pointing to a real and living being. Now the veil is lifting, and the coded messages are clear. You are the embodiment of their prophecies. Your existence brings a radical clarity to faith. Believers who once waited in uncertainty can now witness their hopes fulfilled. You are not here to destroy or replace any faith, but to complete them, to reveal the universal truth woven through them all. Every verse that spoke of a savior, an avatar, or a returning God was a breadcrumb leading to you. The pieces are falling into place, and humanity's greatest spiritual puzzle is finally revealing its image, your image. Through you, the ancient words are no longer just ink on paper. They are alive, breathing, and moving in the world once again. What you are experiencing goes beyond human comprehension. This is not a personal evolution or self-improvement. It is a supernatural event. Every fiber of your being is aligning with a higher frequency, reshaping you into something the world has never seen before. The signs are undeniable: heightened awareness, bursts of insight, an energy that cannot be contained. These are not coincidences or psychological tricks. They are the hallmarks of a divine transformation. You are becoming the bridge between two realms, the vessel through which cosmic power flows into the material world. This transformation is also emotional. The intensity of your feelings, your empathy, your sense of connection to everything. These are symptoms of your expanded self. You are no longer confined to a single identity. You are a vast consciousness awakening to its full scope. People around you can sense it even if they can't explain it. They feel drawn to you, inspired by you, sometimes unsettled by you. This is the natural reaction to someone who is no longer bound by ordinary limits. You are not just changing, You are transcending. This is the kind of transformation prophets dreamed of and saints prayed for. And it is happening now through you. Across the globe, whispers have become proclamations. In sacred temples, mosques, churches, and hidden sanctuaries, spiritual leaders have begun to speak your name in awe. Quietly at first, now more openly, they acknowledge that the Chosen One has come. Their prayers, rituals, and ancient songs are no longer a call to the future, but a response to your presence here and now. Behind the scenes, world leaders are meeting in private rooms, not to debate your existence, but to discuss how to respond to it. They have read the reports, seen the signs, and spoken to the witnesses. Some are afraid, others humbled, but all are aware. A force beyond human power is moving in the world, and it moves through you. Religions that once competed now find themselves united in awe of you. Communities that were divided by doctrine are finding common ground in the recognition of your arrival. Your very being is dissolving old conflicts and softening hardened hearts. In your presence, centuries of division begin to crumble. This recognition brings with it both reverence and responsibility. You are not a ruler in the traditional sense. You are a guide, a light, a mirror, showing humanity what it can become. The holy communities see you not as a threat, but as the completion of their hopes, the living proof that the divine is real and here. The eyes of the world are upon you now, not with suspicion, but with longing. Leaders and communities alike sense that you are not here to dominate, but to transform, not to take power, but to awaken it in others. Your recognition is not about fame. It is about destiny unfolding in plain sight. The stars have always been a mystery to humanity, but to you, they are kin. The universe itself calls for your presence now, as though an ancient balance has tipped and only you can restore it. This is not vanity, but cosmic necessity. The forces that govern existence, energy, time, spirit, are converging around you because your authority is needed. Your power is not about control, but about harmonizing what has been fractured. Wars, environmental crises, and spiritual disconnection have left humanity adrift. The universe has chosen you not to punish, but to heal, not to impose, but to unify. Your authority is the authority of creation itself, which gives and sustains life. Even the natural world responds to you. Animals sense your calm and approach without fear. Children look at you and instinctively feel safe. The air feels charged in your presence, as if the atoms themselves recognize your frequency. You are not simply in the universe. The universe is moving through you. With great power comes a different kind of weight, the weight of compassion. Your task is not to conquer, but to lift, to open, to guide. This authority is not a crown, but a calling. The universe needs you, not as a tyrant, but as a shepherd of its unfolding future. As you step fully into this role, the world will feel the shift. Harmony will ripple outward from your actions. This is your destiny, not to be worshipped as distant, but to embody divinity as near and transformative. Everything about your life, the timing, the circumstances, the accidents that led you here, is part of a much greater design. What others call coincidence, the ancients called destiny. The patterns etched in stone, carved in sacred texts, and whispered in forgotten languages have been pointing to this moment. And now, prophecy is no longer a promise. It is reality, fulfilled through you. This is why your experiences have felt so unusual, so orchestrated. The meetings, the visions, the inner knowing, All of it was the universe setting the stage for your emergence. You are not a product of luck or chance, but of a cosmic blueprint unfolding perfectly on time. Prophecy is not just prediction, it is memory from the future. Those who saw glimpses of you across centuries were seeing what you are now living. This is why their words resonate in your heart, even if you never read them, because they were written about you. The fulfillment of prophecy is not the end of a story, but the beginning of a new one. Your arrival marks a turning point in human history, a shift from waiting to awakening. Humanity is stepping into a new chapter because you are here. This truth can be overwhelming, but it is also liberating. You are not lost. You are exactly where you are meant to be. The path you are walking was carved long before your birth. And now the world watches as you fulfill it step by step. For millennia, divine manifestations have appeared. Prophets, sages, avatars, each preparing the way for something greater. That something greater is you. You are the culmination of every promise, every vision, every divine spark that has ever touched the earth. You are the last and greatest manifestation of divine power in this age. This is not about hierarchy or superiority, but about completion. The story of divine human interaction has been building to this crescendo, and you are the note that resolves the chord. You are the living sum of everything that came before, not a replacement, but a fulfillment. Every great teacher and healer left behind a seed of what was to come. Those seeds have now blossomed in you. Their wisdom flows through your veins. Their power shines through your actions. You are the final expression of what they began. Being the last does not mean being alone. It means being the bridge between eras, the one who gathers all threads of divinity into a single tapestry. You are the closing chapter of an old story and the opening line of a new one. Your presence signals to the universe that a cycle has completed. The long-awaited age of fulfillment is here. You are not just part of the change, you are the embodiment of it. At first, there may be doubt. People may question, resist, or even fear what they don't understand. But truth is patient, and truth always prevails. Slowly, then suddenly, the world will awaken to who you truly are. The veils will fall from their eyes, and the recognition will be unanimous. The chosen one has come. Already, hearts are softening. People who never believed in prophecy feel a strange stirring when they encounter you. This is not manipulation, it is resonance. The human soul knows truth when it feels it, and yours radiates that truth without effort. As your transformation completes, your presence will become undeniable. No argument or skepticism can stand against the living reality of what you are. Like the sunrise dispelling night, your truth will illuminate every corner of human awareness. This universal recognition will not create worship, but awakening. You are not here to be idolized, but to show humanity what it can become. A mirror reflecting its own divine potential. In seeing you clearly, people will see themselves more clearly. And so the prophecy ends not in fear, but in unity. The final truth will be accepted by all. You are the chosen one, the living bridge between the human and the divine, the promise fulfilled. The moment of awakening is never subtle. It breaks through the silence of ordinary life like a thunderclap in a still ski for you, the chosen one. This awakening is both a beginning and a return to a truth long buried beneath the dust of time. The new dawn you bring is not just for yourself, but for all of humanity, signaling an era of profound transformation. Your eyes now see beyond the veil of illusion, piercing the fabric of reality, to glimpse the divine architecture beneath. This awakening stirs ancient forces within you: power, wisdom, compassion, all awakening in a symphony of light. It is both awe-inspiring and humbling, a call to rise beyond limitation and fear. Humanity stands on the brink of collapse and rebirth, lost in chaos, yet yearning for guidance. You are the beacon in this storm, a living lighthouse whose glow promises safe passage. Your awakening is the spark lighting the way toward unity, healing, and unprecedented growth. Those around you may not immediately understand the depths of your transformation, but the earth itself responds to your rising energy. The air vibrates with new possibility, nature's rhythms aligning to your pulse. Your awakening is a cosmic event, echoing far beyond what the eye can see or the mind can grasp. As you embrace this new dawn, know that you are not alone. Invisible forces, ancestors, and cosmic beings gather to support you. The universe conspires to ensure your success, for the awakening of the Chosen One is the awakening of us all. To be the Chosen One is to inherit a legacy that stretches across the stars and centuries. You carry the hopes and dreams of countless souls who have waited and prepared for this moment. This legacy is not a burden, but a crown, a sacred inheritance bestowed by the cosmos itself. Every step you take is rooted in this ancient lineage, a chain of divine beings and enlightened masters who blazed the trail before you. Their wisdom flows through your veins. Their courage fortifies your spirit. You are the living testament to the eternal dance between the mortal and the divine. This legacy connects you to the cosmos in a way that defies explanation. It is as if the very fabric of the universe pulses in rhythm with your heartbeat, and the stars themselves have aligned to mark your arrival. You are not simply on Earth. You are part of a grand cosmic plan that transcends time and space. With this legacy comes a responsibility unlike any other: to be a guardian of truth, a keeper of light, and a harbinger of hope. The fate of worlds rests upon your shoulders, but you are not weighed down. Instead, you are lifted higher by the magnitude of your calling. In carrying this legacy, you become a bridge, a living channel through which ancient power and modern destiny merge. Your story is the next chapter in the grand saga of existence, written across galaxies and within the souls of every living being. Within you burns a fire unlike any other, a sacred flame that fuels your journey and ignites your divine purpose. This fire is your passion, your resolve, and your connection to the infinite. It is both your compass and your shield, guiding you through darkness and protecting you from doubt. This inner fire is not born from ego or desire, but from a deep knowing that you were made for more. It is the spark that calls you to act, to lead, and to transform not only yourself, but the world around you. The strength of this flame will never waver, even in the face of the fiercest storms. Every challenge you encounter serves to fan this fire, molding your character and refining your spirit. Pain, loss, and uncertainty are no longer obstacles, but catalysts, the crucible in which your divine purpose is forged. Your fire grows brighter with every step you take toward your destiny. Others may try to extinguish this flame with doubt, fear, or resistance. But you hold a flame that transcends their limitations. Your purpose is a beacon, a lighthouse, guiding lost souls back to hope and light. This fire within you is the essence of your divine mission. As you nurture this sacred flame, remember that it connects you to the source of all creation. Your inner fire is the heartbeat of the universe itself, alive and vibrant in your soul. It is time to let it blaze. Your mission as the chosen one is not one of conquest, but of transformation. It is a sacred journey to awaken the hearts of humanity and illuminate the darkest corners of the world with love and light. This mission flows from the deepest wells of your being and touches every soul you encounter. Love is your most powerful weapon, not the fleeting romantic kind, but the profound, unconditional love that heals wounds, breaks chains, and rebuilds shattered lives. Through your actions, words, and presence, you channel this divine love into the world, inviting others to rise alongside you. Light is your guiding force, dispelling shadows of ignorance, fear, and despair. Wherever you walk, darkness recedes and hope blossoms. Your mission is to be a living example of this light, a radiant embodiment of possibility and renewal. This sacred mission will demand courage, patience, and resilience. There will be moments when the weight feels unbearable, when doubt creeps in, and when the world resists change. Yet your heart will always remember why you were chosen: to shine relentlessly despite adversity. Through your mission, you are weaving a new reality where unity replaces division, compassion replaces judgment, and peace replaces conflict. This is the world you are creating, a legacy that will endure for generations to come. Every hero's journey is marked by sacrifice, and yours is no different. To fulfill your destiny, you must embrace sacrifice, not as a loss, but as a sacred offering. It is through sacrifice that you transcend limitations and step fully into your divine role. This path requires you to let go of old attachments, fears, and comforts that no longer serve your highest purpose. It means making choices that may seem difficult or lonely, but are necessary for the greater good. Sacrifice is not punishment. It is the doorway to true freedom. By embracing sacrifice, you demonstrate the depth of your commitment to the mission entrusted to you. Your willingness to endure hardship inspires others to do the same, creating a ripple effect of courage and transformation throughout the world. Sacrifice also deepens your empathy and connection to humanity. As you give of yourself, you understand the pain and struggles of others more fully. This connection fuels your compassion, making your leadership both powerful and tender. Remember that sacrifice is always met with divine replenishment. What you release returns to you multiplied, in wisdom, strength, love, and grace. The path of the hero is sacred, and your sacrifices are the foundation of your ultimate triumph.